Look at the map of North America. We see clean lines, straight borders, and distinct colors separating the United States, Canada, and Mexico. But these lines are a fiction of the last few centuries. Long before these political borders were drawn, the continent was a vast interconnected network of nations, languages, and trade routes that stretched from the Arctic tundra to the Yucatan jungles. And the truth is, these ancient connections never disappeared. Their echoes shape the very bedrock of North America today. From the food we eat to the words we speak, to the way we govern ourselves. Welcome to North American Life. Today we're listening to cross-border echoes and tracing the profound living impact of indigenous cultures on our modern world. Let's start with an idea so foundational to North America, we often forget its origin. Democracy. The story most of us know begins with the Greeks. But in the heart of what is now New York State and Ontario, a powerful democratic system was flourishing for centuries. The Haudenosaunee Confederacy, also known as the Iroquois Confederacy, was founded on a constitution called the Great Law of Peace. It was a sophisticated system of representative government with checks and balances, clan-based representation, and a process for debate and consensus building. In the 1740s, a delegation from the colonies visited the Confederacy. The visitor was Benjamin Franklin. He was deeply impressed. Scholars widely acknowledge that the Haudenosaunee model directly influenced the Albany Plan of Union and later, the Articles of Confederation and the U.S. Constitution. Concepts like federalism, impeachment of leaders, and the very idea of a union of separate states may have been inspired by this ancient North American model. It is one of the most significant, yet undertold political echoes in history. Now, let's talk about something that literally sustains us. Food. Look at this. Corn, or more accurately maize. It's the most grown grain on Earth, and its story begins not in Iowa, but in the Tawakan Valley of Mexico, over 9,000 years ago. This was one of humanity's greatest genetic engineering projects, accomplished through observation, care, and brilliant science long before the term existed. And maize was just the beginning of a vast agricultural gift basket that reshaped global cuisine. Over 60% of all crops cultivated worldwide today have their origins in the Americas, thanks to indigenous domestication. This wasn't just the transfer of a plant. It was the transfer of entire agricultural systems, like the Three Sisters companion planting method corn, beans, and squash, a sustainable system that nourishes the soil. This agricultural genius didn't just feed North America. It fueled global population growth and changed diets forever. Every pizza, every French fry, every chocolate bar, these are delicious cross-border echoes. You can hear the echoes in the very names of the places we call home. Across Canada, the United States, and Mexico, the landscape is a living dictionary of indigenous languages. These aren't just historical footnotes. They are daily reminders that we are living on a named and storied landscape. They connect us, often subconsciously, to the deep history of a place. When we say Mississippi, we are speaking a French transliterated version of the Anishinaabe word Mississippi, Great River. When we say Toronto, we are invoking the Mohawk word Karantu, where there are trees standing in the water. These echoes even roll off our assembly lines. Cars, sports teams, and countless consumer products have drawn on indigenous names and iconography, for better or worse. This shows how deeply these cultures have permeated the North American imagination, though it also raises crucial questions about appropriation versus appreciation. Today, as we face a global climate crisis, we are finally beginning to listen to another powerful echo: traditional ecological knowledge. For millennia, indigenous cultures have not just lived on the land. They have actively, intelligently managed it. This knowledge is not folklore. It is a complex, place-based science honed over thousands of years of observation. From forest management to sustainable fishing and wildlife conservation, Western science is now recognizing that achieving true resilience requires merging its data with this ancient, holistic intelligence. Indigenous land stewardship isn't just about the past. It is a critical toolkit for our shared future. The story of North America is not one of a new world being built upon empty land. It is a story of a deeply ancient world whose wisdom, innovations, and spirit provided the very foundations upon which modern nations were constructed. These cross-border echoes are not faint whispers from a dead past. They are strong living currents. They are in our constitutions, on our dinner plates, on our road signs, and in the vital knowledge we need to heal our relationship with the planet. To truly understand the North American life, our shared home is to learn to hear these echoes, to honor their source, and to recognize that our future prosperity is deeply intertwined with the wisdom of its first peoples. The borders on our maps are recent lines. The connections beneath them are eternal. This history is all around us. What indigenous place name or influence do you encounter in your daily life that you never thought about before? What did this video make you see differently? I am genuinely eager to read your reflections in the comments below. Let's continue this vital conversation. If this journey into the true roots of North America resonated with you, please help us share these stories by liking this video, subscribing to North American Life, and turning on notifications. Thank you for watching and for listening to the echoes.